And so it begins, ladies and gentlemen. The military has been deployed at the southern border to stop illegal immigration and to deport millions of migrants. Let's watch.
This morning, the first 1,500 U.S. troops are arriving at the southern border as President Donald Trump launches his long-promised crackdown on immigration. The active duty Army soldiers and Marines deployed to address what Trump declared is a national emergency. The Pentagon says the troops include military police units, combat engineers, and intelligence specialists who will aid with detection and monitoring. The military will also help construct new barriers along the border and provide air power for deportations. A senior defense official saying, "This is just the start. We are anticipating many further missions."
This is the start of the mass deportation operation from Donald Trump and his administration. Just look at all of these migrants being deported right now using military aircrafts.
Use Air Force C-17s and C-130s for the initial deportations. A senior defense official told Airspace Forces magazine it'll be up to the State Department to work with destination countries to determine where exactly those flights are going. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt announced Friday that the deportation flights have begun. She posted pictures on X and wrote, "President Trump is sending a strong and clear message to the entire world. If you illegally enter the United States of America, you will face severe consequences." Fox News reported that a flight out of Fort Bliss, Texas, was carrying 80 people bound for Guatemala. Deportations are being met with mixed reaction. Newark use Air Force C-17.
Honestly, this is a strong message. The migrants are already self-deporting, honestly. They don't want to face the Trump administration and all of the consequences.
At a U.S. Army airfield in El Paso, exclusive video obtained by CBS News shows shackled detainees boarding a military cargo plane, one of two C-17s to depart the southern border carrying migrants, and landing in Guatemala Friday morning.
Deportation's going very well. We're getting the bad, hard criminals out.
The White House calls it the official start of their long-promised mass deportation campaign, posting video of Marines operating at the southern border. This week, the Pentagon announced the deployment of 1,500 service members to assist U.S. Border Patrol. Across the country, immigration agents arrested 538 undocumented migrants yesterday. That tops the average of 312 arrests per day during the Biden administration, and it includes 373 alleged criminal detainees. In Newark, ICE agents raided a business without a warrant.
We can't just let this happen and not say anything.
Newark's mayor slammed the operation.
We believe that there were 3 people who they say were undocumented that they detained, but they also detained folks that were, in fact, citizens of this country.
This is insane that people are standing in the way of law enforcement trying to do their job. The ICE agents are doing God's work. They are trying to protect our communities and the American people, and we should let them work.
Well, Donald Trump is now the president of the United States of America, along with his vice president, J.D. Vance. What does this mean for the military? What does this mean for service members? I will tell you this. There's never been a time, more so than now, where I have been proud to serve this country. Been in the United States Marine Corps for 14 years. And throughout that time, I have served under 3 presidents. And I am very optimistic about all the opportunities that are going to come, not only to service members, but also to Americans as a whole. The fact that our Vice President of the United States of America, himself, was an active duty United States Marine brings me a lot of pride as well. So, as we open this next chapter for our country, I encourage anybody who has been considering military service to take that leap, to go for it, to give it everything you got, to go find out what is available to you and what is available for you.
The military is doing awesome work honestly and very important work to protect the American people.
Tonight, for the first time, U.S. military aircraft flying undocumented migrants out of the country as President Donald Trump launches his deportation campaign. The White House releasing these pictures, dozens of migrants in chains boarding C-17 aircraft. The flights landing in Guatemala carrying roughly 160 people, men and women.
Deportation's going very well.
Today, the Trump administration's new border czar, Tom Homan, telling me it's only the beginning.
Is that going to be a constant commitment from the U.S. military every single day to take deportees out?
Yes.
This as the military buildup on the border escalates. 1,500 active duty personnel, Army and Marines deploying. Their mission to support enhanced detection and monitoring efforts and repair and replace physical barriers. ABC's Matt Rivers on the ground in San Diego.
This is insane. They are not joking around. They want the illegals out, and they will stop at nothing to accomplish their mission.
Right now, these Marines are offloading concertina wire. They're going to bring it right down to the border to reinforce it. It's clearly meant to be a deterrent against future migration, and these kinds of supply flights, we might see a lot more of them over the coming months.
Far from the border, ICE raids and arrests in cities across the country in the days since the president was sworn in, some of them likely long planned, but a clear sign of what's to come. Boston, New York, and Newark, New Jersey. Newark's mayor saying agents raided a small business without a warrant.
This is gonna clean up the street from all the national security threat and the public safety threat, and I think people should rejoice.
We do have to discern that there is truth to the fact that the military was already there to assist Border Patrol because the resources provided by the federal government are strained and over the years have been overwhelmed. But what the Trump administration is doing is putting more of those Pentagon resources there as a show of force, as a show of them clamping down on the southern border. And even if numbers are low, what Trump officials want is for numbers to be zero.
Right. And Lulu, let's play some sound from some migrants who made the journey to the U.S.-Mexico border only to discover it's closed to asylum seekers. Let's listen to that.
¿Qué va a pasar? Me viene y me pregunta qué va a pasar. ¿Qué respuesta le doy yo a mi niño? No tengo ninguna respuesta, porque no sé qué va a pasar con nosotros en la calle.
O sea, con este cierre era la única vía que teníamos una manera de llegar legalmente hacia los Estados Unidos. Y ahora ha sido completamente en vano el sacrificio que hemos hecho para salir de nuestros países. Hemos tenido que atravesar miles de países para llegar, ¿entiendes? Eso ha sido un golpe muy duro.
Yep. Basically, if you're here illegally, you already committed a crime and you should go back and come in the legal way. I'm all for legal immigration, but illegal immigration should stop. Immigration is good if you have skilled, hardworking people coming in and doing their best for the country and the benefit of everybody. But if you come here the illegal way to profit the system, then it is, of course, completely irrational to do this. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and staying with me today. I appreciate you being here as always, and click right there to watch the next video, and I will see you there. Bye bye.